have just a couple hours left until the legislature wraps up the 2024 session, and things are far from calm on Capitol Hill. This is a look at the House of Representatives currently in session. Now, we have team coverage of tonight. We have ABC4's Brian McElhatton on standby for his interview with the governor. But first, let's head over to ABC4's Cade Garner, who has been tracking the latest bills passed today by our lawmakers. Cade.
Courtney, like you said, it has been far from calm here today at the Capitol. I know it may seem calm right now behind me in the Capitol, but that is because, like you were saying, the House of Representatives, they're meeting, the Senate is meeting. We have our lawmakers on the floor looking to pass as many of the bills that are left as they can before the session officially comes to the close. Behind me on the other side of the rotunda is the House of Representatives. There are lobbyists anxiously waiting outside of the doors, hoping that the bills they've backed are going to be passed. And even though this is the last day of the session, some pretty big bills have gone through. Possibly the biggest bill passed today is Senate Bill 272.
I feel really relieved and very satisfied, grateful.
It aims to keep the Utah Jazz in downtown Salt Lake City and pave a way for the NHL to bring a team to town. To do this, it allows the city to increase sales tax by 0.5%.
But really what this bill is a revitalization of downtown. And the opportunity to really prepare for the Olympics to come.
Another bill to pass today is the Social Media Amendments Bill, House Bill 464.
What we've been trying to do with this bill is ensure that parents have the tools that they need to help their kids, and that social media companies are held accountable for the harm that they're causing.
Social media companies will have to get parental consent for children to have a profile and remove addictive features from those accounts, as well as limit the time children are allowed on their sites.
I'm sure the social media companies who made over $11 billion last year on minors in the United States are going to challenge these bills. We just hope that the court will see it in our favor and see the real harm and compelling state interest that we have in protecting minors.
Also seeing progress today, Senate Bill 185, which caused quite the stir among Utah builders and cities.
Kind of the classic example of a bill where you've got two sides kind of battling it out throughout the session, and then at the end of the session they come together on some language where neither one of them is totally happy, so it must be a perfect compromise.
Under the bill, if a city does not do a building inspection within 3 days, the contractor can choose a private inspector to do it instead. Private inspectors, though, will be pre-approved through the city.
Provides also an opportunity to keep things moving, because as you slow a project down, that's money.
As the clock winds down to the end of the session, lawmakers are already calling it a success.
When you look at the majority of the bills passed this year, and most of them were bipartisan, and so I think that shows a lot, says a lot about the state of Utah overall.
Okay, so with 2 hours left in the session and with our lawmakers on the floor debating many bills, it's likely that they're going to continue to pass bills before midnight comes. So we'll keep you updated online at abc4.com. Reporting live from the Capitol, Cade Garner. Back to you, Courtney.